door to door and holds a gun to anyone's head, you must buy Rambo toys. I think the public is free to make up their own decision, and if this is what they want, then why not provide a service?
But editorial cartoonist Wiley says it's time to call a halt to war toy arms race, and a recent cartoon that he drew for the Examiner is a case in point.
We all grew up playing cowboys and Indians on it, but then when I took a look around and saw the proliferation of war toys and gimmicks, guns and G.I. Joe dolls and so forth, that I thought it was a bit too much.
Wiley and a number of other cartoonists have formed an unofficial coalition against war toys. For them, the toys should be no laughing matter. What kind of a toy should a child get? Well, it isn't always the biggest worry, but there's always the children who don't get any toys, children whose families can't afford to have Christmas. The Toys for Tots program is created just for those children. This year, the Bank of America
found an example of what they're protesting, a new best-selling high-tech toy some say puts babes in warland.
At New York's FAO Schwartz, the most eagerly awaited toy shipment barely made it into the door and onto the floor. This is the hottest toy this Christmas.
It's laser tag.
Laser tag and gun games like it will once and for all end those arguments over who's been hit. It's not really a laser, but an infrared beam. The sensor you wear tells you when you've been zapped.
We've taken what children have always imagined, the ability to tag some distant object. We've taken that and made it into reality, and that's magic to kids.
But the new game raises serious questions for some who worry that it's teaching children to take aim at an early age.
I'm gonna nail that tall guy.
I am refusing to carry them in my store. I feel they're very violent for children.
The manufacturers say it's simply a game of tag, but in the kid shows produced for laser tag and its competitor Photon, a laser blast at least looks lethal.
There's a question here of values. You have to decide whether you want your child to be exposed to something that kind of institutionalizes the use of war-type toys and weaponry.
When one of our men is shot, these laser-sensitive vests emit a beeping noise.
Even the Marines of Hollywood are using laser tag technology.
Welcome, Photon Warriors.
And if you thought this was just a backyard fad, take a look at the indoor battlefields which the Photon Company is spending millions to build. These centers are opening around the country at the rate of 2 a month. This one already has 40,000 members. And here, Monday night, is League Night.
Instead of like watching a Star Wars movie, it's kind of like being in a game of it.
Whether war should be a game is a debate which seems to have become a Christmas tradition. This year, the debate seems louder than ever.
Turn this damn thing off.
Many parents will be saying the same thing come Christmas morning. Anthony Mason, CBS News, New York.
And that's the CBS Evening News. Dan Rather, thank you for joining us. We'll see you here again tomorrow night.